How's it going, everybody? My name is Coda, and today I have an insane glitch for you on the map Reckoning. Today I'm going to show you how to do the bot lobby glitch, but on the newest map. But anyway, guys, let's get straight into it. So the first thing we're going to need to do before we even jump into the game is we need to make sure we have Death Perception with Critical Eye, Deadshot Daiquiri with the Major Augment Dead Again, and double tap with the minor augment double play. Once we officially have all those ready to go, we're going to load into the match. Now, of course, you can't do anything without the power being turned on because we're going to need the wonder weapon to do this glitch. So make sure you guys get to the Pack-a-Punch location. Make sure you only open up the right side of the map and do not open up any of the doors leading up to the purple plant room whatsoever. That mutant core room, keep that completely closed. Now what we're going to do once we got Pack-a-Punch and the power turned on, we're simply just going to go to the computers in the T1 mutant research lab, and we're going to go to this one, and then we're going to go through past the periodic table, and we're going to open up the next one, and we should get our code. So in this case, my code was A on the first monitor and R on the second monitor. Once I have that, I'm gonna walk over to the periodic table and I'm gonna pause the game and find AR. Once I know that I have the exact number at the top left hand corner, that will be the door code for upstairs. So I see mine says 18, so since it's a 3-digit code, I'm gonna put 018, and that should open up the next location. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hit zombies in the body. That way the vermin spawn in, and we're going to make sure we shoot them around this computer or where this plant is near this computer over here. Your job is to shoot about 3 vermin and also 3 zombies. You know you've done it correctly when the zombies are floating in midair and the vermin are floating in midair and they disappear. That should allow you to get the cyst. Once you guys have acquired the cyst, what you guys are going to do is you're going to make it 3 plant locations that are closed behind locked doors. So what we're going to do to get to the first location is we're going to just drop down this hole. I will not stress this enough. Keep all these doors closed. We're going to walk over around the corner here. You're going to see the first plant, and you're going to have the cyst drain this plant at the top left-hand corner. You'll see until the very end. Once you see that the cyst has completely cleaned out and drained out this plant, what we're going to do is we're going to walk all the way to the hole over here. We're going to drop down, and we're going to parachute back to spawn. Once we're back in spawn, we're going to make it back to the Juggernog location, find the teleporter below you, go into it, and then go to the T2 Android assembly. At the bottom there, you're going to see this is where we need to go for the last 2 locations for the cyst. Once you go into this jump pad below, you're going to see a flower right beside that you're going to have to drain with the cyst. Just keep 1 or 2 zombies alive so that way you don't have to deal with mid-round zombies, and then drain the cyst once again. Once you successfully drain this plant, then if you go into the location over here in front of you, you're going to see this plant in the middle of the map. All you need to do is train the zombies and just walk around as the cyst is draining this plant, just in a circle here, and you'll see we drained out the last plant. Now what we're going to do once we're done this step is we're going to make it to the T2 Dark Entity Containment Room. Now with this step, you will see 4 computers. Just follow exactly where I run to. You'll see the first one is located here, the second one is in front, and it's kind of like in a big circle. So once you guys have activated all 4, then an Uber clause will spawn in. Now all you need to do when he spawns in is you need to make sure you have a powerful weapon like the LMG I have here, and you're going to shoot his shoulders. Just shoot both of the blades of his shoulders of his armor off. And then what you're going to do is he's going to just keep throwing AoE and ranged attacks at you. Try your best not to die, but also guide him to the electric pad that you see on screen here. And once he steps on it, then he's going to turn into something called the Forsaken Claws. So he's going to be in a very hard, tanky state. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the back right-hand corner near the teleporter. At the top left-hand corner, you'll see an instant kill. In order to kill this Forsaken Claws real quick, you just need to activate the insta-kill, and then you just need to take him out exactly normal. Take his shoulder blades out, and then take his core out, and then, of course, finish him off when he's in this little robot stage. Once you've done that, you've successfully killed him. He'll drop an orb in the middle of the arena. You're just going to interact with the orb. You'll see it takes a little bit for the cyst to go inside the orb, but then you spawn the wonder weapon, and that's when the glitch begins. What we do now is we take the teleporter out and go towards the Juggernog location and just go up to this door and talk to Blanchard. Then all you need to do from there is make it to the spawn location, and you're going to see this red button. Make sure you tap that red button with your life, and then a robot helper maintenance guy is going to spawn in, and your job is to protect him while a bunch of purple zombies come at him. Now, in order to avoid ending the round, just make sure that the eyes are purple and not yellow. You'll have to do this for a little bit, and it's a little tedious, but he's not terrible to defend, and the zombies aren't hard to kill, especially at a lower round, so make sure you guys are doing this at a low round. Once he's done doing his maintenance work there, he's just going to blow up, and then we're almost ready to go. The last step we're going to do is we're going to make it back to that purple plant room. So in order to get back there, we take the teleporter up back to the T1 Mutant Research Lab, where all the computers were earlier. We're going to drop down this hole here, and now you're going to see that the elevator is open and it's red. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our parachute, we're going to drop down, and there's 3 buttons to click. So the first button will be at the very top here, and the second button will be in the middle, as you guys see here. And then the last button, all you got to do is just float your way all the way to the last one and click that one with the interact button, and then that should teleport you back up. Once you're back in this room, do not do anything. Do not kill a single zombie in this room, because if you do, the glitch does not work. So at this stage, just go get your death perception, your deadshot dagger, your double tap, your juggernog, etc. And then you're going to make it back to the location where the T2 droid assembly is located. Once you're back here, you're simply going to make it down the stairs near the last teleporter here, and it will launch you into the glitch, aka the bot lobby. Now there's 2 things with this glitch. All you got to do is go to this corner here, and you just need to spray your weapon. In this footage, I don't have death perception, so I can't show you the unlimited ammo, but if you have death perception, deadshot daiquiri, double tap like I told you, then you'll have infinite ammo. But you could just sit here and you can take heads off with these zombies and level up your weapons, no problem. The only bad thing about doing this solo is that the zombies will spawn behind you, and it's only a couple of them, so it's not a big deal, but watch out for them, because if you do not have like Jug, you will go down immediately. But if you guys want a quick way to level up, especially on the new map, this method works the absolute best right now for the bot lobby. But other than that, grab an LMG, grab a weapon of your kind. You can also leave the spot, and then you can also get more perks, and you can also come back. So make sure you guys don't kill anyone in that purple room, like I said, because it still is active. And if you do accidentally kill a zombie in there, they will break the glitch. But this glitch is awesome with a friend if you guys decide to do this with a friend, because one person can watch the backside, the other person can watch the hole, and then you guys can take turns rotating back and forth, getting your camos, getting your gobblegums, getting anything you need. This glitch has it all. I'm sure Treyarch's going to patch this at some point, but I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did enjoy, drop a like down below, helps me a lot. Subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you guys know when I upload the next video. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your guys' day. And as always, my name is Coda, and I'll catch you in the next one.